All right. Shalom. I'm the priest Ayin Wa from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp. Coming back with a quick lesson through the spirit and through the power of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Loyam La, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Secondly, of course, I want to give double honors to my apostles, to the bishops, to the elders of a great millstone who rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect. All right, shalom. Also shalom to the few sisters, to the Akwaf, that listen and follow this truth in all silence and sincerity to the best of your abilities. Shalom to you sisters, to you Akwaf. And also shalom to the Israelite foreigners who don't look like your typical average Israelite, but spiritually their line goes back to being a Hebrew Israelite. All right, shalom to y'all. And I just want to go into this article that I ran across. 2024 is going to be a very heavy year. And for the true believers, and I'm speaking to myself before I speak to anyone else, we got to be more, we have to be closer to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai than ever before. So that means we have to pray more, do even more prayer. That's the number one thing that we have to make sure that we're doing. We can never pray enough, right? Prayer is very important. And we gotta call upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right now. We don't want to wait until shit hits the fan to call upon the Lord, man. We got to do that right now. All right, because 2024 is getting ready to be a major year, life-altering year for all of us, right? And we just want to make sure that we're covered, and we want to make sure that we're in the hands of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is our only escape out of what's coming. And what's coming? Jacob's trouble. Okay, so all hell is getting ready to break loose. But I just want to touch on this article, because this is going to coincide with the pestilence, right? Because the Lord says that he's going to bring, pestilence, famine, wrath, destruction. All of these are the plagues that the Lord is getting ready to bring forth to Babylon the Great, America. Okay, so this lesson is more so going to be touching on the plagues, but more so on the pestilence, man. Okay, and wherever the Spirit guides me. But in this article, I'm gonna get right into it. This is from independent.com.uk. It says scientists warn zombie deer disease could spread to humans as cases surge across the U.S. So, and I remember hearing about this, zombie deer disease a couple of years ago. But, you got to think about the CDC. They got all of these diseases that they're getting ready to release, right? You got to think about the chemicals that they're spraying all throughout the air, the chemicals that they're putting in the foods, the water, right? Nothing but poison. Okay. And then you got to think about the people that took the jab. Okay. So all hell is getting ready to break loose. Okay. So that's why we got to make sure that we're focusing on our health. Okay. Whatever we can do to strengthen our immune systems. Right. You definitely want to make sure that you have a strong immune system. Right. You want to make sure that you're not putting so much sugar into your body. Right. Because if you look at the American diet, it consists of a lot of, sugars, too much, salt, sodium, carbs. If you look at the American diet, it's very unhealthy. So you want to make sure you're eating a lot more greens and, so on and so forth, man. Right. Now, that's not exactly what this lesson is about, but just through the Spirit, the Lord had me just bring that out there, man. Just make sure that you're focusing on your health, because if you have a strong immune system, you'll be able to combat these certain poisons that are being presented unto us, man. Okay, but getting right into it, Salakia, it says chronic wasting disease was found in 800 samples of deer, elk, and moose across Wyoming, United States, right? And deer You can actually eat that, man. Okay, so you got to think about it. For some of you that actually eat deer, and not just deer, but beef. Like when it comes to cows, right? A lot of these animals have diseases, man. Right? Now we understand the dietary laws of what we can eat and what we can't eat, but Esau is such a goddamn devil. Even the lawful foods that we can eat, right, based on the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Lord, Esau is defiling these foods, man. Even when it comes to the the healthy foods, man, Esau got his hands in everything. Okay. But that's why we got to make sure that we're praying to Yahweh Shema Shai and that the Lord has us covered, man. So they're saying that they found this disease in over 800 samples of deer, elk, and moose across Wyoming, United States. Okay. It says, let me see if I can close this out. It says, scientists have warned a zombie deer disease could spread to humans after hundreds of animals were infected with the illness in the U.S. over the last year, right? And then you got what? You got the mad cow disease, right? Avian flu. Don't forget about the monkeypox, and they're saying that these diseases can also affect humans. Okay. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, man. You got to understand, Daniel, when you read Daniel 12:1, the Lord is saying this for a reason, saying there's going to be a time like no other. Okay. Daniel 12:1, and notice the subheading says the time of the end. So we're at the time of the end of Esau, Edom's rulership. And Esau, pursuant to Revelation 12:12, he's going to come down with wrath, destruction. He's going to go out with a bang, man. Okay, so it says, this is Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. And that's the times that we're in right now, a time of trouble, right? Perilous times, evil times, man. Okay, and if you don't have Yahweh Shem Shai in your corner, on your side, guiding you, right, then you're through out here, man. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Yet the elect, only the elect is going to be able to escape these perilous times, man. Okay. But this time of trouble is going to be so bad that the Lord is going to send Michael the archangel to protect the elect, man. Okay. So it's going to be a time like no other. So we're about to just see, the whole kitchen sink being thrown. Esau's about to throw the whole kitchen sink at everybody, man. Okay. Diseases, biological warfare. Esau has his AI, right? They're talking about cyber attacks, the power grid going off. And if you just sit and meditate on these times, man, this is going to be absolutely crazy, man. Okay, Esau can't even put into these movies, because you watch a lot of these dystopian movies like on Netflix or whatever. Esau can't even put into movies how bad it's really going to be out here when these perilous times become a reality. Okay, you got to understand the Heavenly Father, his name is Alashadiah. Okay, well, his name is Yahweh, but he has the title of Alashadiah, meaning terrible demon-like power. He also has another title as the King of Terrors. Okay. So the Heavenly Father is getting ready to bring great terror upon this place. So that's why, beginning with the apostles, the bishops, and the elders on down, they're urging brothers to make sure that we're getting right and preparing ourselves, getting right with Yahweh Shem Shai, and preparing our minds for what's to come. Okay. I just wanted to bring that part out. Because I was reading this article and I was like, damn, shit really is about to go down. Scientists have warned a zombie deer disease could spread to humans after hundreds of animals were infected with the illness in the U.S. over the last year. Chronic wasting disease, CWD, which leaves animals drooling, lethargic, stumbling with a blank stare, has been found in 800 samples of deer, elk, and moose across Wyoming. And the symptoms of this, it says, this disease leaves animals drooling, lethargic, stumbling, and with a blank stare. And you already got a lot of people that's already in that mind state now, man, just completely gone. So how much more when the Lord amplifies this within the people, within, with these certain diseases and the pestilence, man. These people are already on a very low vibration, dumbed down state, mouth wide open, lethargic, which means just, pretty much in a slow state, mentally, physically. Okay. Stumbling, everybody just stumbling over each other, right? Just, going to and fro, following their own, wicked lusts and desires, man. Not paying attention to what's going on. They're too focused on social media, what's going on with celebrities, what's going on with sports, and, their diets are fucked up. So these people are already in a very low state. So how much more when the Lord amplifies it, man? Okay. So it says, but experts warned the disease was a slow-moving disaster and urged governments to prepare for the possibility of it spreading to humans. Now, if you think about it, how could a disease that's mainly that a disease that is found in animals, how could that spread to humans? You got to think about it, man. Esau has the CDC for a reason. Esau is actually taking these diseases and mixing them, splicing them, right? Making them worse, making them compatible to where humans can catch these diseases. And ultimately, it's all through the Spirit of the Lord, man. Okay. What is that? When you read 2nd Esdras, Salakia. Where was I at? When you read 2nd Esdras 15 and 11, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. This is talking about a future Egypt, which is America, Babylon the Great. When you read Revelation 11 and 8, it speaks about that great city being known as spiritual Sodom and Egypt, right? And you can tell America is spiritually Sodom and Egypt, man. Okay. It says, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. So the Lord is bringing plagues to this place, punishment. Okay. 2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 50. Check this out. When you read it, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time, the times that we're in now, shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Everybody is proud for no reason, narcissistic, just all they care about is vanity, right? Getting on social media with the selfies and just worrying about, their physical appearance, but on the inside, their spirit is fucked up, right? Think about these women, for example. Right, you can see a woman who appears to be beautiful, but on the inside, her spirit is fucked up. That's like having a nice car, a Maserati or a beautiful Bentley, Ferrari, a Bugatti, or whatever, the nicest car that you can think of. Right, the outside is just absolutely, flawless, but on the inside, the engine is completely gone, fucked up. That's the same equivalent to these women that appear to be beautiful, but their spirits are fucked up, man. Right? Ain't no point in dealing with it. Okay, it's only going to ultimately lead you to harm. Okay, but like it says, because they walked in great pride, man. These people are very proud. A lot of these women, they're very proud. You got these men that are proud, right, for no reason. But the Lord is getting ready to humble all of these proud ass people, man. He's going to put them in a very low state. That's why when it comes to the true believers, right? Uh, uh, when it comes to the true believers of Yahweh Shema Shai, who the Lord is truly dealing with, right? The meek, the humble, the lowly. The Lord is going to be dealing with us, man. Lord willing, I'm of that number. Okay. And the Lord is going to exalt the true believers, but he's going to bring down the unbelievers. Okay. And he's going to do it through plagues, the pestilence, famine, sickness, warfare, biological warfare, spiritual warfare. What else? All of these uprisings, these civil wars, race wars, gender wars. Okay, nothing but chaos and destruction. That's how the Lord is going to humble these people. And they're going to be in a very low, destitute state, man. Okay. Going back, it says the mad cow disease outbreak in Britain provided an example of how overnight things can get crazy when a spillover event happens from, say, livestock to people. CWD researcher Dr. Corey Anderson told The Guardian. We're talking about the potential of something similar occurring. So, it's so many things that they're putting that they're putting out here that's saying that's going to take place. So many warnings that they're giving to people, and ultimately it's the Lord warning everybody on the left-hand side, right? When Esau pretty much coming out and saying these things are going to happen, that's the Lord warning everybody on the left-hand side. And then on the right-hand side, the Lord is warning everybody via the prophets, man, right? But these people still ain't paying attention because they're too distracted with the bread and circus, with the vanity, okay? So the Lord is getting ready to make these things happen, man. The Lord is getting ready to come with it. So for the true believers, man, and I'm speaking to myself before I speak to anybody else, we got to be prepared. We got to be ready, man. Okay. Praying to Yahweh Shema Shah more so than ever, man. Okay. Begging the Lord to have mercy on us and to protect us. Right. We got to fast more. Okay. Whatever it takes to be in good graces with Yahweh Shema Shah, we got to make sure that we're doing these things. Finishing up, it says we're talking about, excuse me. It says we're talking about the potential of something similar occurring. No one is saying that it's definitely going to happen, but it's important for people to be prepared. And they always throw that out there, right? Saying, well, we're not saying that it's going to happen, but you people need to be prepared. No, it's going to happen, and it's going to be worse than what these people are telling you. And how do we know this? Via the scriptures, right? The prophecies, man. You see? It says in the UK, 4.4 million cattle were slaughtered after mad cow disease spread in the 1980s and the 1990s due to bovine being fed infected meat and bone meal. The disease, which is usually fatal for cattle, infects the central nervous system and leaves the animals with aggressive symptoms and a lack of coordination. Sound like rabies or something, man. You know, so how much more when this affects the people? You know, they already got, diseases that have people in a zombie-like state. They even got drugs. I remember that, right before, the 2020s, right? Maybe around 2015, 16, 17, where they had that disease called the, what was it called? The flocka or something like that. At first you had the bath salts, then you had the flocka or something like that. And y'all can go and look it up. But they had people in a very zombified state, man. They was, eating people, right? Go and look up that article about that man in Florida. He pretty much, I think they say he was high on bath salts or something like that. And he ate a man's face, man. Right? And, and a lot of these drugs open up demonic, open up portals for you to be overtaken by demonic possessions, man, by demons. And that's ultimately what it is, man. But they had people, they would shed their clothes and they'll pretty much have like superhuman strength. It was videos. I don't know if they still got them on YouTube, but people like they would run into the windshield of cars and all of that, man, like zombies. So how much more now? Then these people got the juice. They're juiced up, right? So all hell is getting ready to break loose, man. It says since 1995, 178 human deaths have been attributed to the human variant. In 2017, 7,000 to 15,000 CWD infected animals a year were being consumed by humans. You see, there you go. The food is poisoned, and people are consuming these things, man. On top of the chemicals that you're breathing in, the poisons, and then, like I said, the people who got juiced up. So it's only a matter of time before all of these things come into effect. And that's pretty much it on that, man. So we're coming into some very perilous times. The Lord is getting ready to come down with that wrath, man. Okay? Because at the end of the day, these people got to get it, man. I quoted this earlier. I'll end off on this. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So the Lord is going to use Esau, right, which is his sword on the left-hand side, to bring out a lot of this destruction. Okay, and these people, they don't see what's coming, And then when they see the prophets, they laughed at the prophets. They scoffed at the prophets, right? As a matter of fact, I end off on this. Okay. 2 Chronicles 36:16. Right? And it reads, but they mocked the messengers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy. Right? So the Lord is getting ready to bring that wrath. The Lord gave you people the warning. Y'all didn't want to listen. So now the Lord is going to bring that wrath. Okay. Just like during the time of the flood, the people didn't want to listen to Noah, and Noah represented the prophets. Okay. And until that flood came, and that's when they wanted to get right. Same thing now. Okay. The Lord has his prophets out here prophesying. The people don't want to listen. So the Lord is getting ready to bring these plagues. And ultimately, the ultimate plague is those thermonuclear missiles, man, those thermonuclear warheads that he's about to rain down upon Babylon the Great. And if you're not of the elect, then you're through, you're finished. You don't have a chance of survival, man. But I just wanted to go into that. I just wanted to go into this article. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Haloyam La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles, to my elders of Great Millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. Peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Until next time, I want to say Shalom.